Good morning.
Hi.
And Happy New Year.
Yes. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
2016. You know what? It feels like it's been so long since New Year's.
Karen, I'm so happy to see this 2015 go. You have no idea. I'm done with it. I'm done with the holidays. I'm done with all of it. I mean, it was beautiful. It was great. I'm very blessed, grateful, happy, But I'm done.
Blessed.
I am done.
You have to knock on wood.
Okay,
That's
so
not really going to do
I don't
it
have
for
it here.
You. Okay.
I'm done. Good. I'm done.
All right, now you're good. So yeah, it's been a crazy. They
were like never
3
ending
weeks since we've been here. Between Christmas and New Year's and my birthday.
And didn't we have our Shake It Up party?
We did. We had so many parties. I was at a party every single weekend. There was one weekend I was
ridiculous.
at 4 of them.
It
Friday,
was pure gluttony.
2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. Back and forth to the city. Back and forth.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Oh, yeah. You did the gauntlet.
Yeah. That was like
she did.
the party weekend of the century. But now we're back to cleansing. I feel so much better.
Oh, my God.
Oh, gosh. Just to get all that out of me is so relieving.
I'm so, again, grateful to have a program that I know I can go back to in a couple of days. I start feeling better function. I don't have brain fog. I had I would say brain, cookie, wine, pasta, brain fog.
Mine was vodka, cosmopolitan fog.
She was in a fog.
Yeah, we had a great time. We have a limited amount of time this morning.
Yeah, we have a lot going on today.
A lot of guests. So I want to get right to our pictures. Of course, as many of you may have seen, I turned the big 5-0. 5-0, people, 5-0. So my husband, Chris, threw me a huge party, and we had a blast.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Oh, the party was amazing.
The party was a blast.
Oh,
so
meanwhile,
we have some pictures.
I want to just talk. The food was the cutest things.
Oh yeah, that was in the little pots.
Yeah,
it was cocktail style party. It was
that
at
was
the Lark
adorable.
Field
It was
in
adorable.
in East Northport, and George there did a tremendous job. We love Larkfield.
Oh, they did an excellent job. George, everything, the service, the food, it was great.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
All right, so let's
go
to the
some
video
photos.
Oh, well, there she is. There she
my
is.
glory. Yeah, so I, of course, as you all know, I got my hair cut a lot, 6 inches. So that was the first day it was done. So it was a little curlier than I normally wear it, but it was fine.
Oh, you are too funny.
And there's the crew. Tommy Bruno DJ'd the party and gave out some really cool, sparkly cowboy hats to
Tommy was hilarious.
Dancers. Yeah, he was great.
He was like a show in himself.
Tommy Bruno did
he
a
played
great job.
He played great music, right?
Yeah, he did. He played all disco music. So we were boogieing down like Studio 54.
Oh, there's going to be Chris and Serena.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She
had a pretty dress. We were both wearing BCBG, and she insisted I get her this dress, which cost me a fortune, and she'll probably never wear it again.
Why? She'll wear it to some Sweet 16 or
but
something.
She'd probably be like, no, I don't like it anymore. Because they changed their mind. Let me tell you something. 17-year-old girls like something one day, and then the next day they don't. So I don't know what that's about. But, yeah. Anyway, I did it. And here's my crew, my fabulous Shake It Up crew, who all came to support me.
Look at this great picture, how she took this.
Yeah, that was so cool. Who did that?
Jen
Frialia?
Frialia. She put
the
camera on the floor in a selfie thing, and then it counted down to when it was going to take the picture.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
That is awesome. And, so that's you and Tommy and Freddie and Jim and Kim. Yeah.
We had a great time.
And that was the end. So I was giving my toast, and I was really happy.
Oh, it was great.
And Regina gave me a nice toast, so it was beautiful. We had a great time.
How do you put into words how you feel about somebody that you love? It's
so
hard
sweet,
sometimes,
though.
but it was really special. I mean, it was such a great group of people, and it's all because of you. You put that whole group together.
Thank you. Yeah.
And it was so much.
It's all different factors of my life.
Yeah,
so
but everybody gets along. Everybody, intermingles with,
it's
it's not like those friends and these friends and family.
Everybody kind of just partied and hung out.
That's a good party.
We all had fun.
That's a good party.
For sure.
That's a fun time.
It was an amazing time. And then the next day, my world came apart.
Yeah.
So my baby dog, Max, we had to put down. He developed something called IMHA, and IMHA is a disease that dogs get out of nowhere, and literally they get it and they die from it. So, here's a picture of him. He was so sweet. He was only 5 years old, and his little brother Hershey is home totally lost.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't even know what to do. we're all very upset. But I wanted to give homage to my baby dog Max.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So-
I'm glad that you did that.
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah,
a
it was
difficult
important.
thing, but if you didn't, you would have regretted it. So,
Right,
you know,
right.
thanks for having the courage to share that, because I know
Listen.
that was hard for your whole family.
It was very difficult, and I know ever want to go through that again. But then we had a great night the following night at Cactus Salon in Smithtown, where we
Oh, that
held
was
a
so much fun.
tremendous nutritional cleansing event, and Regina, myself, and Lisa received our awards that night.
Yes, yes.
So Regina's, here's a picture of Regina with her
I was so
award.
happy.
Yeah.
You know what? We have such a great team of people that
Uh-huh.
it's wonderful that we all, you know, acknowledge each other and
Oh,
support
yeah.
each other and stuff like that. And it was great because we won the awards back in
During the
about
Christmas
a month
party.
ago, right?
Yeah, but we were waiting to receive the actual statue.
Yes.
So Regina's was for Spirit.
Yes, yes.
Spirit,
Team
Regina.
support, right?
Mine was for enrolling,
Yes.
most people enrolled, and Lisa's was for best results.
Yes,
Best-
yes,
best-
family transformation
Family
too.
transformation,
Yes,
yeah. So it was great. We
And
enjoyed
weren't you
that.
surprised how beautiful? I mean, the award is beautiful.
It came with gloves.
Oh, it's like a real
You have to, like-
crystal. It's no joke,
Yeah,
people.
it's a real.
I was so
Really
impressed
nice.
with the
Really
award.
nice.
I mean, I know what it's
Yeah.
like to hold an Emmy, maybe. Just
Yes,
saying.
absolutely.
Just saying.
Okay,
But it was that
your
quality,
day shall
right?
come for your Emmy, I promise you.
No,
Reg.
but wasn't it that quality?
Yeah,
Like, it
yeah.
was really, it was something.
It was something. All right, so listen, we got a lot on
Oh
our
yeah,
plate
let's
today.
let's not.
I want
waste any
to
time.
talk a little bit about what today's show is going to encompass. We have some tremendous guests that are going to share with you guys information that's going to really help you in your future. We have Carrie Carbonara, who is the author of The Money Queen's Guide, and we are excited to have her here to talk all about financial health and women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I
yes.
really need that because I'm clueless when it comes to that. I can't budget money. I don't know how to balance my checkbook. I just literally sign away
She
my life to
kills
my
me.
husband.
I
I'm like,
can't.
okay, here do I sign? What do I sign? I don't pay attention. So I think it's time I pay attention. Don't you?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
We've had these conversations, Karen. Yes, I do. I do.
I know, it's not good. So I'm really looking forward to learning a lot about that. And then after Carrie, we'll have Linda Miller, who is here to talk about women's health and fitness.
Yes.
Yeah, which
So
is
it's-
probably another thing I should get on board with is fitness.
Yes,
So-
yes. Well, you will. It's stages. It's stages.
Yeah.
But there are two subjects that are so near and dear to our heart. One is wealth, obviously.
Uh-huh.
You know, we're successful and we want to know what to do with our money and how to manage our money and be independent and just to really have that knowledge is power. So you want to know. You want to ask.
sure.
I want to know what questions to ask and what positions to put yourself at different stages in your life too, because managing your money at 20 is very different than managing your money at 50.
Well, hopefully you have a lot more money at 50 to manage.
Well,
hello.
God willing. And the same thing with, health. I mean, it's so important,
Yeah.
especially as women age, that they find a physical fitness routine that fits into their lifestyle and something that they can do and feel good about doing. And because, all you have is your health.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
believe me, I've faced a lot of health challenges this year with my mom, and I know that if you don't have that, you really don't, the money's useless.
You have to take care of
So
yourself.
you got it.
this
They
is-
go hand in hand. Let's
yeah,
say that.
Yeah. Health and wealth. We'll be back.
Right.
What are you looking for? You don't even know that. Are you on the ball list? So you can't even answer. I'm asking you about it. You gotta be highly skilled. You gotta be highly skilled. You understand that? Are you well versed there? Are you very smart man? Hit me with some funny shit.
My shit's twisted.
Tell me something. Tell me
What do
something.
you have right there?
That's awesome.
Well-
That's a big.
You know damn well. You know damn well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Sir. Hey, are you interested in twisted or not?
Yes, I am. See, you got twisted.
You see what I'm saying? You understand me? And if you can't whip out answers like that, that man is liable to go to commercial break, punch your fucking mouth loose. You understand me? Time is up, sir. You understand me? You're on. You're the man. All right, give me your name now. I'm sorry.
My name is Willie.
Willie, where you working at?
We are twisted. We are awesome. Love awesome. Love awesome. Love awesome.
Can you repeat that question again?
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin. Galaxy
Welcome back. We are proud to introduce Carrie Carbonara on our set today, who's going to teach us all about women's wealth.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you for
Carrie,
having
you're a
me.
financial analyst and planner.
Financial planner, certified financial planner, correct.
That's terrific. And when did you start this career?
Believe it or not, 25 years ago.
Wow, you look too young to have
Yeah.
started
No,
at 25
everybody
years
says
ago.
everybody says that to me.
You know,
Right
and
out
that's a man's world.
Yeah, it is.
Especially
Right out of college.
25 years ago. Good for you.
Yes, well, it's still a man's world. Believe it or not, only 20% of my profession is women and 80% are men.
It's insane, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's funny because my dad was in banking and my mom was a CPA, but not growing up. She went into it later in life. And I was just always drawn to helping people with money. So I started out in banking and then went into become certified, board certified as a financial planner, and then wanted to work one-on-one with clients. So it was kind of an evolution, but I've always been helping clients and working one-on-one with people related to money for 25 years.
That's
Wow.
amazing. Now, are you in your own practice? Do you work for a different company?
So I work for a company called United Capital. I've had my own practice. I've been a solo practitioner, and then I actually merged with a larger practice, which is United Capital, because the way it works in my industry, you really need to be with a larger company to help you with all the things related to financial services, you know, with compliance and investment portfolios and platforms and all that kind of stuff, legal. You really need to be with a large firm. So I went and joined a large firm that's based in Newport Beach, California, and we have we're the largest registered investment advisor in the country.
Wow.
So
That's impressive.
yeah, so that's so I'm with United Capital Private Wealth Management, also called United Capital. What's our new slogan? Financial Life Management.
Financial
Sorry,
life
Financial
management.
Life Management.
Life Management.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's Well, that makes sense. Financial life management,
Right.
because really you want to set yourself up for long-term goals.
Exactly.
And women definitely seem to be lacking in that area of their lives.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
I know myself personally. I have my husband take care of
Well,
pretty
that's
much
what
all of our finances.
I was going
Right.
to say, a lot for women, most of the time, their financial plan is their husband.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
And guess what? It's
Yeah.
not, that's not a financial
No,
plan.
right.
I hate to say this when I go through this with people, but I work with a lot of women who are either divorced
Yep.
or widowed.
Yeah.
And the likelihood that you will be taking care of your finances and be the sole person is incredibly high. I mean, it's like 95%.
Yeah.
Right.
Because women live so much longer than men, and it just, life happens
that,
and
Chris?
things happen. So you are going to have to be, at one point in your life, the sole person responsible for your financial future.
Right. Right.
And that's very
Makes
scary
sense.
for women, because a lot of women just don't want to do it. They want to rely on somebody else to take care of it for them. And my whole book is really about empowering women to take care of it for themselves. And the sooner the better.
And through the book, you take us through the different decades and the stages. So like you said, where at one point somebody may be a widow, but in the beginning, when you're in your 20s and your 30s,
Right.
there's the roaring 20s, or what's your...
Right. So I can take you through like little things to do decade by decade if you'd like. So for example, like when you're in your 20s starting out, it's such a fabulous time in your life because you can make the most impact with little tiny changes, taking care of your financial health at that age and stage of your life. So you can start your 401k, you can start saving for your retirement. Little tiny amounts at a young age turn out to be huge amounts later on in life. So that's like step one. You can also learn to budget for yourself. You can learn little tiny things that will help you for the rest of your life. If you learn those little skills in your
Basics.
20s,
You need to know the
yes,
basics,
one-on-one, budgeting, what's coming in, what's going
No
out.
credit card debt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, that's my 10 women things need to know.
Right.
If you want to get into this
Yeah,
one
I do.
first.
I definitely want to. I want to get into this a little bit, only
Okay.
because if anybody can do these 10 things.
Yes, I agree.
I was reading through them. It's just knowing to do them.
Yes, I agree.
Or thinking about
Right.
doing them.
Well, that's why I wanted to summarize my book in one page.
Right.
Right.
If you can't read a book, however, that book is pretty easy to read. It's fast, and you can also get it on audiobook, Audible, or ebook. So
Audible?
Audible.
I
Yes.
love
Audible's
Audible.
great.
Yes,
Yeah.
Audible.
Yes!
In the car.
Yes, in the
right?
car.
I listen to my iPad all
That's
the time,
exactly
wherever
right.
I am.
That's,
I
well,
love
that's
that.
why I did it specifically, because women don't have time, and certainly don't have time to read. So if you're driving in your car and you're running errands, you can get the book on Audible.
Yeah.
Right.
So which is
I
the
love
best
that.
idea.
Yeah.
I know,
Yes.
that's my favorite idea. But anyway, let me summarize it for you in 10 quick steps.
Yeah.
If you can't get it on Audible or read the book, this is my 10 quick steps. By the way, you can also get this on the website
And print it out.
and print it out.
Nice.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's right on our website, KarenandRegina.com. You can go there at any time and print out that PDF or just take a look at the JPEG. They're both up there for
Right.
you.
So the first thing is exactly what you just said, the credit cards. Because women start early, 18, 19, 20, 21, in college with the credit cards.
Yeah.
Credit cards are not free money. I have helped so many of my friends out of credit card debt because they just think that it's part of life. You're supposed to have credit card debt. You're supposed to be always owing. You're supposed to be always charging. You're supposed to always be carrying a balance. The answer is no. Absolutely no, no, no. If you cannot have that credit card, all that money that you would be paying is now going to be going to yourself, to your savings, to your emergency fund, to your retirement, to securing your financial future, rather than paying off credit cards on stuff that you may not even know what you even are paying for.
Yeah,
anymore.
and I certainly made that mistake when I was younger as well. I mean,
Yes.
today we just use debit cards or American Express. Those are the two cards we
Exactly,
use because
exactly.
we don't like that
Right.
incurred.
Well, they
fees
also,
and
they
whatnot.
prey upon the young.
Yes,
so
they do.
they really, really target,
Yes.
you can get this line of
Yes.
credit, this, and kids are like, what?
Yes.
I can get
It's free
$3,000,
money. Free
right?
money.
Yeah.
They have booths set up at the colleges.
I know.
Yes.
Actually, I think that since the law passed, the most recent law, that it's a little bit less than it used to be. They used to be giving away free stuff, and they used to be on campus, but now I think it's a little bit stricter
Yeah.
because
Good.
they've had so many problems. But
Right.
but anyway, that's my first.
That's your
my
first one. Okay, good.
Second one, simplify budgeting. You cannot do anything with your financial future if you do not know what is coming in and what is going out every month.
Right.
Yeah.
It is so simple. It's simple math, addition, subtraction. You could do it, I always say you can do it on a napkin. It
Right.
doesn't even matter. It doesn't have to be high tech, but you need to know what's coming in and what's going out each month so that you can figure out, am I in the red? Do I have extra money? What should I do with that extra money?
Right. Right.
All good choices to figure out where
Right,
you are.
right,
But you
right.
can't do any of that if you can't do that step one.
Now, how does somebody who makes different amount of money every month handle something like that? Some
you
people
can't
have
do an
commission.
average.
Yes, it's a little
Yeah.
bit more complicated when it's not a set
A set
amount.
salary, right.
But what I would do with something like that is I'll take whatever the end of year salary is divided by 12 and then put that in as your
As an average.
And
Yeah.
then the extra months you save extra and the lower
Right.
months you put it in towards the low
Right.
months. But
Yeah.
it's a little bit more challenging, but it still doesn't mean you don't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
I know I have a lot of people say, "Oh, I can't do that. I get
Right,
different
I don't know how
amounts."
much I'm getting paid.
Exactly. No, but you should still do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then know your worth. So that is your net worth. So net worth is different than a budget.
Right.
Net worth is your assets minus your liabilities equals your net worth. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, your assets are everything that you own: your house, your money in the bank, your retirement accounts, anything that you own, minus your liabilities, anything that you owe, your mortgage, your student loans, your credit cards, which I hope you have none of, but that's your liabilities, equals your net worth. Now, if you have a negative net worth, I always say your net worth doesn't equal your self-worth. So, but if you have a negative net worth, it means you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
And you're not even looking at your net worth, because your goal, most people's goal, or my client's goal, or anybody who's paying attention to their finances, is to grow their net worth every year. And if you follow these simple rules, you will. You will grow your net worth every year because you're doing all the right things with
Right.
money.
Right.
So I would like everybody to know what their net worth is.
I got to figure out mine. Does jewelry count?
You know what? Jewelry, it's funny that you say that, because jewelry, it depends. It depends what it appraises for.
Right.
And what you can sell it for, which is different than what you paid.
Right.
So it's usually less.
Right.
But your marital assets are different from your personal net worth too. You have to.
Well,
it
it
would
depends.
be half of
you could do
something
both.
or whatever.
You
right.
could do both. You could figure out personal and you could
You could-
figure out
right.
joint. And technically, if you're married and, as long as it's not a premarital asset, it should be a joint asset anyway. So if your
Oh,
husband...
yeah, I get half.
I
no
was going to
matter
say,
what.
if your husband has a 401k,
Is she?
it's half
Thank
yours,
you.
or you're the
That's right, it's
beneficiary.
half.
Yes,
I get
exactly.
half, Eddie. No.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Okay, then I want you to not be afraid. I feel like a lot of women are intimidated by this stuff. They feel overwhelmed, their eyes glaze over.
I definitely
They're
do.
not interested in it.
Well-
they think it's math. They think it's hard. Am I right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%
What,
right.
the unknown is always intimidating.
Right.
So
She's
they're
good like
totally.
this. She handles
Well,
all
I've
the
had
money
to.
in the
I've been through a
house and-
divorce,
Right.
so I've had to go through,
Right.
all of that,
Right.
and I spent, many times like, the deer in
Right.
the headlights, like,
Right.
wait, what? Like,
Yeah.
what does that mean? And so, but
Yeah.
if not, I wouldn't have had that learning process.
Right,
So
right.
it's a learning curve, and
Right.
it's just about not being intimidated, but. That's what I love about your approach to it, because
Right.
you break it down, you make it simple, and you're very approachable.
Thank
so
you.
people can ask
Yes,
you
yes.
and feel like they can reach out to
Yes.
you and not feel like I'm talking to this big man
Right.
behind
right.
the desk.
Right. Or feel
with-
stupid. I never
yeah.
want a woman to feel uncomfortable with
Right.
asking these questions, because
Right.
there's no stupid questions.
Yeah.
Right.
And I want to make it easy for them to understand, so that they can take control of their financial future. That's like my most important
And
goal
that's-
in life.
That's honestly, I think, going to make more women really wake up to this, is that they have somebody that they can come to.
Right.
or
Correct.
They have
Right.
the information that
Right.
they go to. Because, you know what? I wouldn't know who to go to. I really wouldn't.
No,
I mean, other
no.
than my husband's accountant.
Right.
Right.
Who's a man.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
So the first step, we were just talking, the first step is knowledge. So you have to just educate yourself just even a little bit on little tiny things about like what I'm telling you to do. I also like for women to teach their children.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that that's really important
Very
because
important.
there's no financial literacy taught anywhere in schools.
Yes.
So the
Which
only
is
way
crazy,
they learn
isn't it?
it is through the parents.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
True.
Right?
And if your parents don't have good habits with money,
Exactly.
Yes.
It's you're gonna
can end up
follow
in
right
a
along into
disaster.
the next
Correct.
generation.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So,
Correct.
okay. So then another thing I say is inflation hurts. So I get this a lot with my female clients is they want to keep all their money in the bank because they feel like the bank is safe
Yeah.
and comfortable.
they're not risk
Well, they want to look
takers.
at it.
Right, they want
It's
to
like
feel
pretty.
it, touch
It's right
it. Yes,
there.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
There it is. Yeah, like
my
a pair of
pile
shoes.
of money.
Yeah.
My pile of money.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, what happens with the money in the bank is inflation hurts it a lot. So every year inflation goes up. Let's say 3%. So your money is in that bank is losing 3% a year. Plus you're getting taxed on what's ever in there on the little tiny interest that you're making. So you're losing money on that too. So you're usually losing between 3 to 3.5% a year, sometimes 4%, depending on where we are.
That's
You
terrible.
know.
Yeah.
And
Well, you
people-
want your money
yes.
out working for you.
Yeah.
You don't want it sitting there.
So
you want it out, go
right,
out.
so that's what I
find other
like to
friends
tell
and come
people.
back.
That's
what I
exactly
say.
right.
Yeah.
Go find
Oh,
other
I love
friends.
that. That's
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Find other
great.
friends.
Yeah. Make
Find
friends. Come back.
Exactly. So I think that that's really important as well, is because women just feel like the bank is safe, and the bank is great for your emergency fund, but not for your long-term assets.
Correct.
You know.
Correct.
So I also believe that you should never lie to your spouse about money.
Well, and you look at me, why?
Well, you said, well.
Well, okay. So,
Wait, she's like, okay, let me retract
what would
that.
be considered a lie? Just in,
Well,
curious.
well, no, just not. I mean, hiding assets or
Oh,
hiding
yeah.
bank accounts.
Gotcha.
I don't believe in that. I mean, I went through.
So see now, years ago, women were taught
Yes.
to have a little bank account nobody
Yes.
knew about. A
Right.
little money.
Yes.
Your safe money, your hide money, your runaway money, whatever
Right.
they used to call it.
Right.
Your mad
Right.
money. I don't know
Right.
what it was.
Well,
but
you can still keep that. Just don't lie to your husband about it. I mean,
Right.
you could have the don't hide the statements or have the statements go to another address or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I just
Yeah,
believe
that's
in
deceit.
full financial
Yes.
disclosure.
I'm
Yes.
not going to lie anymore.
not any less is what she said.
Well, and I mean, in my book, I talk about my story and my financial divorce, and I was incredibly lied to in my marriage.
Right.
So here I am doing this for a living for
Yes.
25 years, and the worst thing that could possibly happen happened to me.
Wow.
So it's a very powerful story if you want to, to me, that's my favorite part of the book is when I,
Right.
reveal my crazy life story
Right.
about what happened.
And, like Carrie was mentioning, this book is available on audio. So when you're home doing your laundry or you're, doing your
Driving
exercises
running your kids,
or
yeah.
your, driving your kids, this is a
Right.
great resource.
Yeah,
That's
it's really, really
I would
excellent.
love to
I
hear
mean,
that
I have
story.
all my friends
Yeah.
who are really busy do not read. So
Yeah.
that's why I specifically
Right.
did the book on audio.
audio.
No,
Yeah.
everything is a
Exactly
matter
that.
of convenience
Yes.
anymore. Even TV.
Yes, so
Nobody
true, for
watches.
sure.
Nobody sits down like
So
years
true.
ago. We used to. It's so this time we got to watch
Right.
this show. Now it's by
Right.
appointment.
Right.
And that's why this show is done so well because people watch it whenever they want, whenever
Exactly.
they feel like it.
Exactly.
You know.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
But that's so interesting because everybody's journey begins with an event that
Yes.
can change your life.
Absolutely.
Or,
Absolutely.
alter your life,
Yes.
let's say. And
Yes.
you took it and made it a positive.
I
And you're going
did.
to impact other women as well, which
I
is
did.
awesome.
Well, it's so funny when it was happening to me, and I kept saying, "Why is this happening to me? I don't deserve any of this crazy stuff that's
Right.
happening to me." And then I said, "I have to turn around and use this for good. I
Right.
have to use this to help women not be in the same situation as me."
Right.
And when people read it, they're like, "How can this possibly have happened to you?" And I said, "Well, but it did. It's true. It's
Yeah.
all real,
Yes.
and it's."
Right.
I'm going to use it for good.
Right.
The next thing I want people to do is really plan their financial futures. So, by trade, I'm a certified financial planner. That's my day job. And that's about planning your financial future for the rest of your life. Along the way, with all the turns and twists that life throws at us, including divorces and becoming widowed and losing jobs and, moving and whatever, everything that life throws at us, planning for your financial future is really important, and so many women don't do it. They don't
Right.
put priority on it. They're just
true.
living day to day and just getting through the day and, trying to get the kids to school and whatever. But the strategic long-term vision of your financial future is really important.
I think
Key.
most people today are just trying to live day for day. I mean,
Yes.
most people live paycheck to paycheck. They just, our economy is really in the crapper,
Right,
if you want
right,
to say.
right.
And it's very difficult for people to truly get ahead. But I guess what you're saying is that regardless, you still have to take what it is you do get
Right.
and make that retirement happen.
Yes.
Any which way possible.
Absolutely.
Like you have to do that.
You know what? You're responsible for it. So
It's like a bill. It's like paying a bill.
Yes,
Like an electric bill.
77% of women in their 20s know that they're going to have to self-fund their retirement.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's
And-
where we're going.
Yeah.
What a different
Right.
world that is from, 25 years ago.
Exactly.
Oh, for sure.
But
Exactly.
we have to take a commercial break, so we'll be back in a few minutes. But I think we got a good head start on, especially 2016.
Great.
Stop the truck! Stop the truck! Thank you.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Horsehair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
So welcome back. We're
Yes.
we just want to thank you so much for being here. But you have one last bit of advice,
Yes.
which is
So,
important.
Yes.
Yes.
This is what I want to tell the audience. Just start. That's my number 10. Just start. Make it your New Year's resolution to take your finances serious. It is your life. It is your financial future. Please start now. There's no better time than today. 2016, beautiful New Year's resolution. Take control of your finances. It's actually the most time that people actually focus on their finances because resolutions in finance are number one and dieting as well. So Linda's our next guest.
Yes.
But those are the two resolutions that people really decide, okay, it's a new, fresh, clean year.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. And one of the things I tell people too is to share your New Year's resolution financially on social media.
Yes.
Why not?
Right. To
Why not?
say
Let's
that
hold
I'm
ourselves
taking control.
accountable.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Right.
and you know what? The people will come out and support you in that. And I think that that's important. And when you say it out loud, you calling it into existence.
Yes.
But I love this sheet. I want to encourage, implore, recommend to everybody that they go to your website or our website and they download this sheet because it's a simple 10 things.
We'll put it up on Facebook too again.
Yeah,
today.
even if they start with 5.
Right.
You know, it's not overwhelming. It's something that people could really, really, really use as a guideline. And then they can reach out to you or read the book.
Or read the book, exactly.
The book is great.
Well, I definitely recommend reading the book. I know it's got, a ton of acclaims, and you've been on a number of talk shows, but how well is it doing on Amazon?
So it's #1 in wealth management and #1 new release. It came out October 13th of this year.
That's great.
And,
That's really incredible. That's very, very
Thank you.
special.
I'm very happy for you. I
Thank
really
you.
am.
Really
I really am. That's great.
So, guys, again, Carrie Carbonara's information is on our website, shakeitupwithkarenandregina.com or karenandregina.com. We will have it also this up on our Facebook page today. And again,
and go.
I just thought one other thing where they can find me too.
Yeah.
So I have my website is moneyqueenguide.com. You can find me on Facebook at Carrie Carbonaro or at Money Queen Guide. You can find me at Twitter at Carrie Carbonaro or at Money Queen Guide, and you can also find me on LinkedIn at Carrie Carbonaro.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, and all of those links are again on our website as well. So thank you so much for being our guest today, and we look forward to having financial freedom going forward.
Freedom, knowledge, power. That's what I think.
Perfect.
Yes,
all right. So as we go out, we'll just show
pleasure.
some pictures of you on other talk shows and whatnot.
This is
and
Carrie
then
working the circuit.
Carrie's working the circuit.
And then we're going to commercial, right?
We're going right to commercial.
Okay, so then we got to get Linda.
We're not on commercial yet.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, PMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhousetv. You are the man.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this. You'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
Okay. Welcome back, guys.
Oh, we're on. Oh, it's moving today. It's moving. I'm out of practice, Karen. I'm out of practice.
I know. But you know what? We've covered wealth.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
we've gotten through that.
And
subject
hands,
of, New
clapping
Year,
for
New You.
Carrie. She did a great job.
Yes, she did. It was really
informative.
And now here comes the other part of women's health, which is fitness and
Yes.
wellness. And no other better time than to, take January 1st and recreate your health.
Yeah. New year.
So
New year.
let us welcome Linda Miller.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hi,
That's great.
Linda.
Yeah.
So Linda, you're a certified personal trainer.
Right.
And you were a marketing expert at one point, though.
Yeah,
correct?
I went to college and got the marketing degree, business communications, went out to corporate America, did the whole big corporation marketing, sales job, and I enjoyed it. It was great.
Okay.
And that was that phase. And then I decided to have a family, and I was traveling all the time. I was a meeting manager, operations manager, putting on huge trade shows at conventions.
It's hard to do
all
both
over the United,
when you have a family
all
and
over,
all of
yeah.
that.
And then conferences for high-end CIOs. It was an information technology-based publishing company I was working at, and we were on the road all the time. And it was great. And it's great when you're single. It's great when you if you have that flexibility to do it. But then I had a transition. I was able to stay home, have the opportunity to raise my daughter, but fitness was always my thing.
Yeah.
I drive to work, and I would say, when can I get to the gym? I got to get to the gym.
So
I have a lot of energy.
That was your salvation.
Yeah, I mean, you know what,
my
that's
passion.
great.
Yeah.
And so you took that passion.
Yeah, so when I was home, my mom, I'll mention my mom, Rosie. She's great. She would come over and help me out, and I'd run right to the gym and just, it was just such a great natural high, too.
Right.
And then a friend said to me one day, she's like, I'm getting recertified. And I said, I'm going with you. I'm going to start making money at something I love to do. And I encourage every person out there, women, men, whatever you love.
Right.
If you love it and you're passionate about it, you can make the living out of it.
I totally agree.
So then it started my journey just with certifications, and it's one after another. And
you have so many.
She's incredible.
It's really, really impressive. You have gone, you teach so many classes, first of all different types of fitness, which is really kind of unheard of. Most people, most instructors do yoga, or they do kickboxing, or they do Pilates. You kind of have them all.
Yeah. Not all of them, but a lot of them, and actually a lot of my colleagues, a lot of my coworkers have a lot of certifications as well. That's the type of industry. You want to stay ahead. You want to stay on what's hot, what's happening out there. And, you know, a lot of the certifications, yoga is going to be here forever. Pilates is going to, and I love them, and thank God I found them. But yeah, when there's something new out there, I want to go check it out.
Newest?
I'm working at New York Sports Club right now, so next week we roll out our new schedule, and I'm taking on PIO. PIO, it's a fun, challenging cardio, strength, flexibility class, high impact, not high impact, high burning calories, but low impact, high intensity, low. So
Karen,
I might be able to do
that. And it's no equipment. It's you have your mat, your bottle of water, your towel, because you're going to sweat like crazy. You're going to burn calories.
That's great.
Yeah. And the great thing about it is that I'll break it down with no music. We'll talk about it. You know, not too slow. We'll go through the routine, and then we'll put on the music and we'll try it out and we'll have fun and we'll laugh. And you should have fun when you're exercising. If it's work and you're miserable, you're not doing the right thing.
But that's the energy. That's
Yeah.
the energy and the culture that you create in your class.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some of your pictures. I know some of the people that go to your classes. I haven't made it yet because I don't live near you. But they're always so much fun, and
It's
you create such a great camaraderie with all the women that are there, which
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know, everyone supports each other. It's a lot of fun, and you have just recently. I saw one of your pictures. You had a packed. I mean, she's got a packed house.
Yeah.
This woman is sought after, Karen.
Listen,
she is sought after.
I'm saying we could probably meet at the Syosset one. It's kind of in between.
Yeah,
us.
come to
We
my-
could definitely do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Karen,
class with her. You'll drive, right?
I would drive, Tommy. Don't even let.
She would
I
drive
would
to
drive
California
anywhere.
to see
Yeah,
me do
I
that.
would drive anywhere. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen Karen, but her idea of sneakers are, wedge high heel sneakers.
I had a little peek. I had a little peek. I saw.
So we have our challenges there.
I like
but,
those
you know,
But you know what? When you make it fun, you make people like me want to do it.
Yes.
Which is really, really
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, you want to get in there, and you don't want to be intimidated. You want an instructor that's going to break it down. I have a huge heart. I want to make everybody stronger.
And
you know.
transform people like me.
A lot of people used to tell me you should be a nurse. You should be that. I'm like,
you're
maybe that's the next phase, Linda.
I actually have to take a healthy person and make you stronger. I have to make you healthier.
Right.
You know, that's more where I'm much better geared at doing that. And it's a lot of fun. You come in, break it down. Cardio-wise, find something you love doing cardio, whether it's fast walking. Just get up and do something. It's a new year, you know. It's a new you. It is.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. The gyms get very crowded this time of year, huh? Are all your classes jammed up with people?
They're pretty packed now. Yeah. Again, it's exciting because we feed off of each other's energy.
Right.
Sure.
You know, so if for me, I love cardio kickboxing, so there's a lot of my cardios going there. Then you have your strength training. That's
I'd like
huge.
to do that cardio kickboxing.
Yeah,
I'd like to
definitely.
kick something.
Yeah.
She's too
I think
funny.
I would. I think I would like to kick something.
She is too funny. She's too funny. But you know what? It is great because somebody who is a novice and somebody who's experienced, they all can feel welcome in your class because, again, you're always very inclusive. And you
Which
do
is
have
great.
a big, tender heart. So you're going to make sure that she has the great experience and feels comfortable and everything else. And do you do personal training, too, in people's homes?
Yeah, I have a home business as well, which is thriving.
Do they come to you or you come to them?
I go to them, but I have had clients come over as well. But I travel, pretty much. I'll go from Oyster Bay to Smithtown.
Now, what kind of equipment do they need to have in their home?
I bring the equipment in.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I'm bringing in the weights.
Because that's very convenient.
Yeah, there's no excuses, Karen. I can come to you.
That's right. I'm working every angle here.
Here we go.
Yes.
I can bring that equipment in.
Because all I've got is an elliptical. Oh, and one of those things you hang upside down from.
Right. One of my clients has that.
That's very important.
An inversion table.
That's
I've never been on it.
It's very good. It's interesting. When one of my clients procrastinates, I'm not going to mention names, but
you know who
let's
you
go
are.
hang upside
Born to
down. I'm like, I'm
secrecy.
training you.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, I can bring all the equipment in, and You got to work out, though. You can't have me walk through the door and go, Linda's here, I lost 5 pounds.
Yeah. Yes.
Doesn't work.
Yes.
So we
you gotta put in
work.
the effort.
Yeah, we
It's
work
true.
hard. But so New York Sports Club, some home business too, and it's going great. I love it. It's what I love to do.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're just going to keep learning all these new exercises as they come up, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. That's
Not too much, because you want to be
focused.
Focused and expert at not too big of things, not a jack of all trades, but you want to really know. Like years ago when I was mentoring for a personal trainer position, the personal trainer I was working with, she said, you need to increase your flexibility. And she says, let's get yoga certified. So off I was on that journey, and thank God I found it, because as we get older, you can't keep jumping. You can't keep pounding your joints like crazy.
No.
That's what I like about the new one that's coming out too, is PiYo. It's high intensity but low impact.
Right.
We can't keep, jump roping 1,000 jump ropes and then wonder why our hip is killing us.
Sure,
sure.
Is
Your knees,
PiYo
your
short for like Pilates yoga?
It's a fusion of Pilates and yoga.
Right.
And
See, I got that.
But there's, that's very good.
She's too funny.
But
quick.
I thank God I found yoga, because that was my balance. You have to find balance.
Yeah. I love,
Yeah.
I'm a big hot yoga fan. And I've left my practice because, just getting lazy and complacent in the holidays and
Well, now's the
other
time.
obligations.
Jump
but,
on board.
I know that I miss it not only physically, but mentally.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, it's so healthy for you. It really releases the natural endorphins in your body. It's fun. It's
Total well-being.
Yes.
You
it's
know
a
what
body,
you do,
mind, and spirit.
what
Yeah,
you do on the
absolutely.
mat, you're going to take it off the mat, you're going to bring it into life. It's so good for breath. We don't
Yes.
even breathe. A lot of
No.
us don't breathe. Pilates also is awareness of the breath. Everyone's very short on breath. We've got to breathe deep and let it in.
Yes,
and
yes.
take it out. Yeah,
All right, we're
exactly.
going to go to commercial.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about form and how to do things properly, because people do have equipment in their homes and they don't know how to use it, and then all of a sudden it's like New Year's, they want to jump
That's
on
like
it,
me.
and
I
they
have
might
equipment.
get hurt, or they might, whatever. So we're going to go over that with Linda. So stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Tom Mealy from Madhousetv, and when I'm not at the studio, I'm here at the Harrison Law Group. This is my real job. And this January 2015, Brett and I are putting together a show called Legal Straight Talk. It'll be aired on Cablevision as well as here at Madhousetv. You need to tune in. This information that we're going to be giving the public is the real deal. It's all about what you should do, what you shouldn't do. So tune in this January 2015 for a new episode of Legal Straight Talk.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, PMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhousetv. You are the man.
Here we go.
We are back. We are back.
Okay.
And you guys, listen, you have to excuse us because we have these shoes on.
A little bit.
So I know we're talking about proper form. And you know what? I think I'm going to take my shoes off.
All right, that'd be
Because
good.
I want to be in integrity when I'm doing this. I don't want to be not in integrity. So go ahead, start with that.
You brought up something really good before. You've stopped doing your practice of yoga, just
Yes.
on a side note.
Right.
So when you're working out, it's a new year. Yeah, it's the new year, and you don't need a lot of time. It's 15, 20 minutes. Don't think it has to be an hour. We get an hourly rate. That's why everyone works out for an hour.
Right.
I like
So,
that.
yeah.
I have
That's
15
why
minutes. I
everyone-
actually have that.
You know what?
15,
That's
20
so true
minutes.
because
I
the
don't have
yoga,
an hour and a
the
half.
hot yoga sometimes is an hour and a half, and I'm like,
Yeah.
the turnaround time for that. With the shower, with the
Yeah.
this, with the that. I don't have it to
Yeah.
go to the gym. I'm dressed like this. I
Yeah.
got to do this. I got
Right.
So go ahead.
Yeah.
So I love
the
what you
reason
said.
that everyone works out for an hour is because we get paid by the hour usually.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So if you think about that, and I learned that at
That's
ECA
a good point,
at a
yeah.
conference with another instructor. So let's work on form. So everyone will come into the class. If you're laterally rotated, they don't even think it's a big deal to turn the foot out a little bit. But you really got to keep those feet straight, especially the high heels, right? The 6-inch heels. Here we go. All right, here we go. So our shoulders are back, right? We're going to lift up real tall. If you want to do a squat, you're going to hold those weights at the side. You're going to bring it on down, and you're going to lift up. Now,
Wait, I got it squatted.
Yeah, now
I
make
gotta
sure
be a
your
little
knees
wider with the
are
squat.
behind your toes. And now, if you have a trainer, they should be really getting down there.
How are my knees going to be behind my toes?
You got to stick that tushy back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, there you go. And come on down.
How am I going to get that done?
And if you want to make it a compound movement, you want to challenge yourself. See, even here, turn your right foot in a little bit. Go into a squat and then add a bicep curl. Okay, squat and then a bicep curl, right. And if you're going to take it
my knees
into a
are not
practice at your house, get yourself some 5-pound weights, some 7.5-pound
I have
weights.
these at home. I
Yeah.
just never used them before.
Yeah, you need 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You know,
Karen,
maybe
we should hire Linda and we could do it at your house.
Yeah, hire
Okay,
me because
come
I'll be
on
there
over.
in a second.
But what am I doing? Driving to Huntington? See, this is
Yeah.
the problem.
Just
No,
drive.
no.
I need Nassau County people.
All right, well,
We'll
I'll
have to
meet
do
you.
it Wednesdays
All right, meet me
after the show.
So you're taking good form, and also if you want to take it into a lunge, you're going to step forward just a little bit and bring that right foot back, okay?
Oh, so
yeah,
right.
right foot back to the
that's
other
my
leg.
left.
There
It's
you
not
go.
really
The
good.
other
That's
way.
right.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
you're
do
going
my
to
little-
stand there and look pretty. So you bring this here. You're going to do
and I'm
bicep.
down
You could do
and
bicep
up.
curls actually.
Okay,
Yes,
let's
and you'll
do
go
bicep
down. And here we go, bicep curls, turn. You want to get the cut, send the message to the muscle.
Oh, I feel it right
Yeah,
there.
now you're feeling it. Okay, good. So you've got to keep your shoulders over your hips, and this is something that a personal trainer is going to help you with. You know, a lot of people, like Regina said, they come into the gym. They're not using the equipment correctly.
No.
You could hurt yourself.
Yes, you really
yeah,
can.
so good. Step together. And then step together. Bring that right foot back up. And then the other thing, if you want to work on a back work here, yeah, you're going to be my girl. So you're going to hinge at your hip flexors. Good. Bring those shoulders back and just find your spot towards the floor. And we're going to do bent over rows. Lift up a little higher.
Oh, I know these.
Yeah, lift up a little higher. And then, yeah, you know these. Good. Put a
I
little
could
bend
do
into
that.
your knees. Yeah, exactly. And just keep reaching those elbows to the back. That's it. Yep. And you're just going to take it here. And you want to do like anywhere from 15, 20 reps, 3 times. Good. And then come on back up. You want to work
See,
all
she's
your major
giving me-
muscles.
Yes,
But these are things that you can do, but you're moving me in the right direction because you see I'm all.
And you want,
Yeah.
we all
You're
want to
she's very good with that.
we all want to replace our fat with muscle. And for every pound of muscle that you have, you're going to burn 50 to 75 more calories a day.
Wow.
So if you
See
can,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you
So your body's a machine.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah.
It's
And what's
working
going to happen
properly.
after you do your weight training? Your metabolism is going to start getting
Yes.
faster. Your bone density is going to increase.
Absolutely.
You're going to burn. You're going to be a furnace, burning
Yes,
a lot of calories,
yes.
and that's what you want to do.
And the other thing I think people are remiss on a lot is the stretching.
Yeah.
Like, you really
Yeah.
need somebody to
Yeah.
show
Thank
you
you.
and
Yeah.
explain to you how to stretch properly because. You know, if
sit
you're,
down?
it's like a piece of iron. If you're not warmed up or, you know, you're trying to bend steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't. It's
Yeah.
going to snap.
Yeah.
So
I
you
feel
have
it in my body. If I don't stretch in the morning, and I do tend to stretch, like I tend to do
Yeah.
all that.
You wanna get
because
cardio in there.
I feel
Yeah.
so tense. and
Cardio, your weight training,
Yeah.
and your flexibility.
Yeah.
Pilates, yoga. Yesterday, I had a huge group of Pilates people. Loved the groups. There's 30 women
Right.
coming in, and men.
Yeah.
So it's not just for the women.
No, no, no.
Yeah. You want to get in there with the men and the women.
It's great
and-
for couples
yeah,
to do too.
yeah.
Like if you want to This
Look
would
at
be
that,
a great
look
thing.
at that picture
Yeah,
of Linda.
she
I
looks
mean, you're
great.
so flexible.
My friend Susan, she's a photographer. She's great. She took
Beautiful.
photos. Yes, it was a
Great.
But also for
pictures,
couples,
yeah.
like if you want to once a week have a Saturday morning training session, I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's
I
a great
think
thing
it's
to
nice.
do.
Start out, don't think too big. Start off small. If you're working with yourself, 15, 20 minutes. Do something every other
15,
day.
20 minutes.
Personal trainer, I highly recommend. And I love the enthusiasm in a group exercise
Yes,
class.
I agree with
It's like
you.
going out dancing.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a lot of women in the morning. It's like you're out
know
dancing.
I love dancing,
Dancing with
people.
your girlfriends. And
Right.
I like that.
Yes, we do, right? We do. We've
gotta
danced
find
a
one
couple
that
of times,
plays,
Linda
like,
and I.
disco
Yep.
music
that's
and do like a whole
No, they play
disco.
great music.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
They
Oh,
play
it's
great music.
It's absolutely.
Guys, I loved this show today.
This was so
This was
informative.
a great,
Thanks.
fun show. It was informative. It really did help me, I know personally, with the finances and the fitness,
Yeah.
because you have inspired me to do
Good.
something today. So
What I love too is that they both broke it down and made it simple. You know, it's not an overwhelming, arduous task, financial
Right.
planning, if you break it down into the 10 steps. And what Linda was saying is, 15, 20 minutes, get out, walk, do something,
Yeah.
do some stretches, get some light weights in your home. It's not overwhelming. And then what happens is you start wanting to do more and more.
Right.
Yeah.
It becomes a habit.
all right, well,
Healthy habits.
listen,
Healthy
guys, we'll be back January 20th. Thank you, Linda Miller.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie Carbonaro. We had a great day today. Everybody, take care, feel good. We'll see you
See you
next time.
soon.
All right. Happy New Year.